everybody, this is Ethan with Take Two, and you're going to notice that this video is going to be slightly different from our normal content. This is going to be a behind the scenes video of our project called Seek. Sometime last week, Brody had called me and said, hey man, we got a project coming up. I have to do a film for my sophomore project, and I wanted to know if you wanted to come out and, help me make this thing. We'll use it for school as well as Take Two. And because it is a school project, we're going to be able to use the school cameras, cinema level cameras, as well as other people will be helping out for this project. So we'll have a whole crew who knows what they're doing. So Brody and I share a Google Drive online that is full of different ideas and concepts, different projects that we want to do, as well as any other assets that we may need to make it happen. So we had already talked about this concept for Seek. So basically, we had a concept, we had all the gear that we could need at our disposal, and as well as a group of people or a crew who knew what they were doing. And so how could I say no? Now, being that it is the day before, normally this is the time where I would be collecting all of the equipment that I have, or if I had to pick up equipment from somebody else or anything like that, jamming it into a bunch of bags, make sure we have props and camera gear and audio gear, and make sure I have everything in my car so I don't forget everything. Thankfully, we are able to use the school's equipment, which will not only be high-end equipment, but definitely takes the pressure off of needing to gather everything, because you have to think of lights and SD cards and hard drives and cameras and lenses. It gets to be a lot. So I am so grateful I am responsible for bringing two things other than myself, and that is the racquetball and our speaker, which is going to be our AI system. So that's all I have for us right now, but I will continue this tomorrow when I am heading out to Indiana. See you then. Alright, so it is day of our first day of shooting, and I have about a 3-hour trip in front of me. I got my stuff loaded up, ready to go, and I'm going to be meeting up with Brody when I get there. This guy just showed up on campus. Got some Subway.
Yeah. Woo!
To go show me to my
To your apartment, dude. I got you a freaking apartment. You realize how amazing I am? You could have been stuck in some dank, ugly hotel, and instead you got a whole apartment to yourself. And it's nice in there. You wait till you get in there. I stayed in this one over the summer. It's better than probably where you're living right now. And how much? $50. Boom. Overnight stay. Nice bed. Actually, 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms. 2 bathrooms, I think. It smells like, what does that smell like? It's like the Alfredo sauce that you get on pasta.
I think it's just because I have American cheese on it.
Oh, okay. It smells like Alfredo.
Gluten-free.
You diseased man.
All right, here we go. Apartment tour.
Yeah.
Get a nice little.
Oh,
that's the fan.
University.
Oh, one bounce is off now.
So that's
Shower. Nice little bathroom.
And if you make a mess of that one, they give you a second bathroom.
Oh, perfect.
For the price of one.
Oh, dibs on this one. Jeez.
You're staying by yourself.
Oh yeah.
Although I could spend the night with you.
No, that's okay.
There's no rule against that. You're fine. You don't feel pressured to.
So 2 bathrooms.
We could share a bedroom together.
Oh no. Oh no. 2 beds. Okay.
2 beds.
Doable.
And a bigger bed in here and a walk-in closet.
Dibs.
And a back door leading to a porch.
Oh wow.
Not bad. Not a bad view.
Oh, like a legit porch.
Yeah. Just don't get locked out back here because it is locked.
Yeah, fair enough.
And don't lose your key. Please don't lose your key.
On the table in there. So. Very nice. Very nice. Here's our living room space. Kitchen. Comes with the coffee maker, so that's.
You are the only one. Nice window view too.
This is sweet.
sucks is when they forget that just because you're gluten-free, like, because it's Subway, everything has bread and everything's a sandwich. And sometimes they just give you a salad and forget that, oh, like, that takes a fork. You need a utensil. You don't just pick it up with your hands. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Subway. You did good.
How did I do?
We're gonna find out. I haven't eaten it yet. It smells like Alfredo, and I like grilled chicken, so can't be that bad. The tomatoes, you should know better. You should know better.
I said few tomatoes just in case.
Just in case.
I had a feeling no, but
you weren't sure. You thought
wasn't
a
sure.
lot of people like tomatoes on their salad. Maybe Brody will.
If only you could eat gluten.
I know, but I can just have a sub. You know how much better that sounds? So the process kind of started for me with the concept. You and I had talked about this concept a little bit. This game of hide and seek, but the stakes were deadly, you know? If you get found, you die. Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're definitely dead. I'm gonna die. But that's not a story yet. It's just a concept, an idea, as it were. And I was like, well, I'll pitch it for my sophomore film here at Huntington University. So this is a final project for me. So obviously if you're a film major, you get to do a final video project instead of taking a test at the end of the semester, which is beautiful. I can't tell you how much I love that. So this is kind of my final exam for my cinematography class. So we're up in the game. Since it's cinematography, we got two reds, a red Dragon, a red Epic, and then we're shooting on all Zeiss lenses and 135mm Rokinon. So the process started with the script. So I pitched the film, I pretended like I had a story so I'd get greenlit, and then I realized I didn't have a story whatsoever, and started working on the script. Meanwhile, I was simultaneously, as I figured out how many characters there were gonna be, I was reaching out to actors to see who I could get to play these characters. But it was really hard to do pre-production with an unfinalized script. So it took a lot of guesswork, and then finally, just 2 or 3 days ago, I finalized the script, which was open to a few changes. So we got a crew together. I have a DP, a director of photography, a producer, and the rest of the crew, but those two were kind of the key people that I talked to. We went location scouting, which is super important. Looked at the space. We video called in Ethan so he could see as well. We just talked through where this was going to take place. We knew it was going to be in this building. That was in the script. But where in this building? What was the most dramatic? What looked cool? What would play well? So we went through. We decided where each scene, essentially, you would say, each kind of scene was going to take place. We wrote that down, making sure we have a shot list, a production schedule. So we had to go through and I did a couple important storyboards, so drawings of individual scenes and moments that I thought were key and important ones. We did a shot list, every shot that we wanted to get. We're doing a two camera setup, so we have all of our primary shots on a shot list from our DP. He's gonna be getting those shots. Then we have another guy who we're just trusting to add to that. So whatever he thinks is necessary in the moment, or whatever we think of in the moment to be creative, that allows us to get that extra shot, that extra footage, that random cool shot that we come up with in the moment, but still have that shot list and everything we need to make it work. So I'm really excited. I think we're gonna have incredible coverage because of that setup. And then shooting schedule. So what scenes are we gonna do tonight? What scenes are we gonna do tomorrow? And what shots does that include? So we went all the way into the detail of okay, so scene 1 has shots, A through F, scene 2, A through G, and it's these are each individual shot that we have to get to make this work. So worked pretty hard on that. Our DP did, and our producer, making sure our shooting schedule was prepared for today. So I really appreciate them working on that as I was trying to write a script and get actors together, get our crew together, recruit people, and get everything, make sure we were checked out, our gear was checked out, we had access to that gear because everybody's using it. The process has just been a lot. I'm on several other sets at the same time, so the process has been a little hectic, a little crazy, but fun, and always has been in the back of my mind, even while I'm in the primary thing on my mind, despite me being a part of these other sets and these other films going on. So between acting in a couple of films this weekend and prepping for this. It's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
It's been a lot, but
And
we're here now.
a little more last minute than usual.
A little more last minute than usual. I had about 1 week to do all of my pre-production, and we've done it. And we have a script, and we have a crew, and we have a cool idea, and we have amazing equipment. I've never shot. This is my first project here at Huntington, shooting on Reds entirely.
All right, so in this behind the scenes video, I'm just going to be using my my DSLR that I own for myself. We got a set up here, just a little microphone up top, and just got this little portable tripod. Nothing fancy, but hey, does the job, and hopefully it'll share some insight on what creating a short film is really like. So we'll see how it comes out. Pro tip number 1.
Yeah.
Make sure you eat and hydrate.
It's a protein bowl. It's going to give me the energy necessary to direct and act in this short film called Seek. So project guidelines are a thing. So for sophomore project, we have 5 to 7 minutes, 7 minutes being the absolute max, and they don't really want you to do it, but they give you that buffer just in case you're an idiot like me and you write a 10-page script. So I wrote a 10-page script. I had this big vision for this big film, and then you have to condense it down to something that can take place in 5 minutes. So I wrote a script. I was like, I'm just gonna put down what's in my head, and I came out to like almost 10 pages, which is far too much. So in film, when you're writing a screenplay, what you have is about a minute per page is about how you can extrapolate from your script. So they're looking at my script going, bro, you've got twice as much as what you're supposed to be shooting, so you need to cut that down. So you gotta kill your babies. That's what they always say, and I hate the phrase.
Jeez.
I hate it so much. Like the thing you care about the most, like in the script, half the time you have to just axe it. It hurts so bad, and I hate doing it. But they say you gotta kill your babies, you gotta kill your darlings. So I had to go back through the script. I took away 2 full pages. We're about 6.5 pages. The good news is it depends on how much dialogue versus how much action you have in your script for how long it's going to turn out. So dialogue in this is pretty snappy, and some dialogue takes place over a page and a half, and it's really only going to take about 10-15 seconds on screen. So we were able to realize through reading that we are going to be right around that 5-minute mark with a 6.5 page script. So that was fun. And getting into those project guidelines is always tough. Finding an ending, finding a through line in a story and what your character is going through, what his journey is, what you want the audience to take away in just 5 minutes is always a challenge.
Yeah, if you don't believe it, try it.
Yeah, if you don't believe me, try writing your story in 5 pages. Especially if you're like me and you like to write a crap ton of dialogue with funny characters and you get carried away. So I had to axe some of my entire scenes. I took away like 2 or 3 scenes that were there and just got it down to its basic. But in their defense, to their credit, to my professor's credit, you usually end up with the best quality stuff when you condense it down. You get rid of any extra stuff that really wasn't necessary to begin with. It forces you to look at what's necessary, what's the most entertaining, and what's the audience really going to take away, and what's just distracting. So you may have this big fun thing envisioned, but is it really serving the story, and is it really necessary? And it hurts sometimes to take it away, but I think it's a good practice, and you usually end up with a better product as a result.
Alright, good morning. This is the second day of filming. Yesterday went really successful. We filmed 3 scenes out of the 4 needed for the sketch. We weren't able to capture too much behind the scenes because Brody and I were in all of the scenes last night. So maybe today we'll be able to get a little bit more behind the scenes footage for you. But it went really well. We were filming until midnight and then got packed up around 1 probably, and then came back and we were up till about 3. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm tired.
Sure.
I just need a little protein bar, a little energy, I need to be awake for more than 10 seconds. And I'm gonna be ready to go.
Yeah.
Woo!
We don't have a lot of time. We are meeting with the crew at 11, and it is now 10, but we're a little tired. We were up till about 3 last night, just talking, catching up and stuff. But yeah, so it's about 10:30 now, so we gotta pack up our stuff and go meet with the crew. But yeah, overall yesterday went really successful. We have a great team, full of people who know what they're doing. Yeah, that's about all I have.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Welcome.
Hi. Hi.
Here we have a Gemini, 1x1,
Gemini.
on the fire setting,
Mm.
but it's just real slow and with no saturation. So it's going to be an old flickery light.
Movie magic, baby.
Movie magic.
Movie magic.
Very creepy.
Very creepy.
So where's your role in set?
Spooky light. I'm the gaffer. I do all the lighting and stuff, and that's the department I'm in. So.
Awesome. What about you?
I was the key grip. I'll listen to him.
I'm the sound recordist, so I'm making sure to essentially hear what everybody's saying.
How about you?
I am the boom operator and the sound assistant, so making everyone sound good is our priority. I am Ellie, one of the actors.
You ready for the scream today?
Heck yeah, I am. I practice.
Sounds great.
I am the actor for Nolan. I'm also the second camera operator.
I'm a scripty by day, an actor, an AC, a DIT. What else?
Grip.
And grip by night. Don't tell anyone.
So you do all the stuff that needs done
I
after
think
everything else.
I'm violating an OSHA violation of overwork, but it's fine because I love Brody.
What's your role in set?
My role. Hi, I'm the actor. I'm Zoe, and I kill people,
You kill people.
and I like it.
That's terrifying.
We're set up here. Thank you.
So we have not done a shot.
We've not done a single
Not
shot.
done a single
It is,
shot. It's probably 12.
It is
30.
12:30.
So we did yesterday, dang it.
And
Well, here's a little thing about filming for you.
We did scream though.
We did scream. The first shot always takes so long. Once you start,
In theory.
in theory. Well, we don't actually do this, but it does. The first shot always takes like 40 minutes, and the second shot takes like 5. So once you start, you start. Especially on a project like this where we do very little pre-planning until we get here, because we had a week of pre. Normally it'd be great to come and have all this part done, so you know exactly what to do.
It's a little bit of green, so that's good.
yeah.
I see that C thing. Can you switch to the other side? This one.
Oh, I see. So this C-stand?
Yeah.
You want it to be over here?
Flip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flip, jump,
Kevin?
and reverse.
It was so
Kevin's magic.
perfect, man.
It was so
It
perfect.
was in the perfect space, the perfect angle. So now I got him.
Right here. They open this. I'm like, ah! And then they're like, oh no. Oh. We do like the OTS.
Let's see how well this works.
My boy Kevin is gonna do it.
Yeah,
We talked to him right out there.
gotta do
Yeah.
this the best way.
What are the odds that you don't have a C-stand there, but we can still cover it?
Hey, my guy.
I got it.
Sorry. We're gonna need another grip head. We're gonna need a grip head.
It's like
we need
breaking the news to someone. I'm sorry, man, but your hard work has been useless. Door opens. And then we have conversation with Nolan and Zoe. Condensation. And then talk to them. I start to leave. Deliver my zinger.
Very nice.
Very nice.
You're not fired.
I'm not fired. Good. That's great. That's great. I'm very happy. Thank you for not firing.
So what's next?
I hide in here. I go, oh boy. Don't
Oh,
have
you're
much-
hiding in there?
Much time to hide. I close the door. Her feet are gonna go and walk by and be like, oh no. They're gonna pause. Then keep going.
2 kangaroo, take 1, soft sticks. Not soft sticks. Action.
Oh, I can still see you, I think.
Okay. What happened? We're fine. We're fine. I opened it
Hey, Brody,
slightly
can you
and
close
it-
the door again real quick?
We're gonna go back like 4.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
That's
Corey
sweet.
hates me. Probably should have
reception right now.
Back, yeah, back this way. Let's like lower it.
Why are we lowering it?
Just so it doesn't rub against that. Cool. Plus, there's also that right there. You want to see?
Are we in?
Well, Dana's gonna be like, Dana's directly above me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sweaty.
I can like assist with putting a hand.
Yeah, that might.
The hand's right here.
Right here. I'm gonna be. I can see you. Just let me know when you're ready. I don't want to hold. Oh, oops! I did a false take. Sorry.
Full stick.
Actually, don't write it down yet. I'm gonna just format the card.
No pressure. Holding $30,000 camera with Edge. Hand
Yeah.
I'm gonna start at the top of the stairs.
Yes. You just call it. You call it out.
Two elephant, take 1. Second sticks.
Yes.
Dan, did you cut?
Yeah, I can. Do you need, or have you cut yet?
I have not, have you?
No.
Josiah, did you cut? No. Alright, hey, series.
All right. So I'm gonna.
I'm gonna give you a workout for the
Get my steps in. Hoorah!
There go the last one.
How'd that look for you?
Pretty all right.
Last one.
Yeah, that was good. Okay.
Number 14. What was he on?
50. No, he's on the 20.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Crispy.
So what are you doing right now on that piece of paper?
Right now I'm writing down all the script supervisor notes, so if it was a good take or not, what lens they're shooting on, all the scenes. This makes the editor's job a lot easier. Front loading.
Hey everyone, this is future Ethan here after the edit has been complete and everything is said and done. I hope you enjoyed our behind the scenes look of Seek, and if you enjoyed this kind of content and would like to see us do more of this in future projects, if you would, maybe just let us know down in the comments below. And if you haven't seen the final project yet of Seek, I encourage you to go check it out. I will attach the video on this end screen here, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.
Lucas?
Somebody help me!
Shut up, shut up. I'm not the Seeker. And apparently neither are you. We're the only two left. You're gonna have to trust me. Something is seriously wrong here, but neither one of us is the Seeker. And I didn't do anything except for stumble across Nolan and Zoe's dead bodies and hear a...
Dead bodies?
Lucas, I'm gonna need you to calm down. But the Seeker is killing the Hiders.
Yeah, no. I give up!
Shut up, man, shut up!